Hey guys, what's up? It is 12:23 p.m. Thursday, June 17th, 2021. Alright, so I will be using all new makeup except for one item. Like stuff that I got this week. It's not new, but it's not the oldest. It's like my newest stuff that I got. For concealer, I used my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Let me tell you a little history about this concealer. My sister had it, gave it to me. She had it again, gave it back to me. So this is quite an old concealer in makeup years. So I don't really see me keeping this concealer the rest of the year. Like, I'm not going to throw it away, but unless I get a different shade, I might. I'm going to actually have to look up the price of this concealer. I actually would really like to get a NARS foundation. I'm more of a foundation person. Anyway, I just put some under my eyes because I am tired today, but not like I was yesterday. I was really tired in that video. I do not have an easy time sleeping at night. I'm lucky if I get to sleep before 4 a.m. That is no joke. Like, if I did a nighttime routine, a full-blown one, that would definitely be the earliest time you get me in bed is 4 a.m. All I do is sit here and watch TV. There is nothing else in this area for me to do. I am that bored. Today we're going to be using a clean foundation brush on my face. It is my Sephora foundation brush. I fucking love this brush set. This is like my baby set. It all matches, except for the eyebrow brush and the eyelash comb. See, I told you I had a spare eyelash comb. Well, you've probably seen it in videos before. I'm a little questionable about using this again, because I just cleaned this, like, a month ago, and I love this stuff. So let me look and see if I got a different type in there. I got another one of these, actually. I know that. Ow. Hit me in the forehead by accident. I know I hit myself, but you know what I meant. It wasn't on purpose. Where the fuck did my other ones go? I have a shit ton of brushes, guys, like, no joke. I don't even know where all my brushes are at. It's probably down here somewhere. It's not a good place for it either. Also, I meant to lead with my vision is terrible. My right eye is worse than my left eye. So you're going to see me doing things differently than most makeup artists. Like holding a mirror incredibly close, like this. Because the vision in it is pretty bad. And I got my new glasses, my new prescription, I mean, this month, finally. The doctor said, yeah, that eye's still leading, the right eye. And he said the left eye is getting there too, but it's not as bad as the right eye. He said just continue wearing your glasses. Let me look in here for these brushes, because I actually do want to use them. And I know they can't be far. Like, I know I had to shove them somewhere. These are not them. I know, because this is a clean brush case. This is all facial products up here and hand sanitizer. I might actually have to use these. It doesn't look like they're in that bad of condition. Although it's going to drive me crazy not knowing where those are at now. Like, I'm one of those people that if I don't know where my products are at, I do go crazy about it. Like, where the fuck did they go? They could not have gone far. I'm sorry for all the swearing, guys. Oh, come on. They gotta be here. Should just open them and put them in here. Maybe I would be less likely to lose them. I know they ain't up there. I just cleaned this area up a little bit better. Yeah, this is how many brushes I got. Got a drawer full, and a rolling pencil holder full, and another pencil holder full. My mom has more brushes than me, believe it or not. That might actually be where they're at. She might have actually borrowed them off of me. Wait, no, she has a set. Let me look in here one more time. I really gotta finish cleaning this area up. I know they're not far. That's the only thing that's giving me peace of mind to, like... I know I look like a crazy girl looking for brushes, but... I don't care. I'm me. Love me or leave me. If you don't love it, fuck you. Goodbye. They've got to be in that door. That's my only other theory. Remove this massive ass lamp. Let me pull this drawer out if I can. Oh. Duh. Why did I not just do that to begin with and spare myself the time? I'm sorry, guys. I'm a dumb mess at times. But yeah, look at this. This is all brushes. Eyeshadow, foundation, blush, conceal. Well, there's not a lot of concealer brushes, I can tell you that. I got maybe in total 5 concealer brushes, counting the one that's in here that I'm about to open. I think I didn't take it out already. No, it's still in here. They're all still in here. The only type I don't like is this one right here, so I'm just going to put this one down in here. I use this right here as a foundation brush. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't cut now. That's just too damn funny. I didn't think about looking in there. I am really tired today. I'm going to clean the other ones up. I really got to go through my entire brush kit. Like, there is, like... You know there's a problem when you can't think about just looking in one area. Let me align this back up. The only thing I don't like about these drawers is how hard they are to align. Hey, it worked. Cool. Not much of a fight at all. I gotta go get some light bulbs for this lamp. I'm finally gonna do it. And there's a hanger right here. I hung them on my basketball rim. Sorry, guys. Duh. Let me put my other ones back up. My Sephora ones. Those are my babies. These were really expensive, my mom said. That's why I put the spare eyelash comb in there, because I just got that one for Christmas. I think it was that one. It might have been the eyebrow comb that... I know I got that green eyebrow comb for Christmas because it has a pair of eyelash tweezers, curlers with it. Okay. Brand new Luxie brushes in a beautiful pouch. And they are literally brand new. They are still sealed. The only thing I don't like is that it doesn't have a blush brush. So what we're going to do here is take out everything here except for this one and my brow and lash comb. I'm going to clean these at some point this week. I'm going to place them in the drawer here. I don't know where my little brush drying rack is at. I might actually have to invest in a new one. And if I do, and I find the other two, then I'll have 3. But I got so many brushes, I could probably use 3. These are the only brushes I'm keeping in here, because this concealer brush is a little bit thicker than the one that comes with this brand. It's not a bad one, it's just too thin for my under eyes. And this is a brand new NYX foundation brush. It's really for the luminous skin stuff, but that didn't work really well as a foundation. But I will give it 2 thumbs up. It actually worked really good with the Essence foundation. And yes, I tried that. I kind of wish I would have done it on camera, but I'm not really in the mood to change it up today. These 2 mixed together made my skin look really good, and it made me look awake yesterday. Nobody could tell I was tired. So, I will be using this on tired days. I'm not that tired today, though, so I'm going to use my MAC Radiant, Studio Radiance 1. Okay, so, since I already did my concealer, we're getting started here. But this is a highlighter brush, I think. It says right here on the end. Oh, it's a contour. Okay. I don't know how to contour. And I think this is a better foundation brush than the other type. Like I said, I'm going to keep it, but I don't know how to use it very well. This usually takes 2 coats of foundation for my skin, but it's okay. Because it's, and I can't believe I'm saying this for MAC, it's quite cheap. It's like $33, which is next in line to the eyeliner I want, pretty cheap. I have, in my entire life, I've only owned 2 MAC eyeliners, believe it or not. And I do need to pick out an eyeliner. The one I want is a gel pen liner, and I think it's maybe $21 or $19. $19 for the little short one with its liquid, and $21 for the gel pen liner. And I do better than with gel pen liners than I do with anything else. I don't know if you have to shake this, but I'm doing it anyway, out of habit. Okay, so here we go. I feel like this is more pressed, and so it does more of a better job at applying foundation. And I feel like I chose pretty wise for the color for me. I chose my own color because when I got shade matched by Sephora and the lady at the MAC counter, I just knew that my colors were in this general area. I'm going to have to add a second coat here in a minute. So here we go. I like this one, actually, and I never really liked the Radiant type of foundations. I feel like they come off too icky feeling for me, per se. See what I mean? It's not covering as much as it should on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and add a second coat when I get done blending the entire face before I add any more makeup. I really want to borrow that blush my mom has. It's called Gentle by MAC, and I took a picture of it so I could get one. I should do an updated version of a full face of MAC makeup. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does cover a little bit better. Maybe it's just because my brushes are filthy. I feel like I got something in my nose. Like, I know that's a gross thing to talk about, but I don't want it to come out on camera. I hate that feeling, though. So we're going to do this one more time. Then we're going to put the foundation up. This stuff actually is a really pretty finish. And I don't normally, like I said, like Radiant foundations. That's why I keep forgetting the name of it, I guess, because I'm not really normally a big fan of these types of foundation. Wipe off the brush a little bit. That's why I wear this apron, so that I can wipe off my brush. If you're new to this channel, then that's why I'm wearing an apron. Come on. This is not covering very well either today. Maybe it's because of the brush. Maybe I need a better brush. I have MAC 196, but it is really hard to clean that brush. Actually, in that brush caddy I just showed you guys, little brush pencil holder. My cheeks will be covered by blush anyway and highlighter. That's what I like about this Kat Von D highlighter I'm about to use. It is so pigmented, it can be both. I mean, at least I think. I don't really like to wear both because I just don't, you know? Like, certain times I will, like, if I wear my NARS blushes and they go on too dark, then that's when I'll do it. And sometimes when I'm just in the mood for a bit of a flush look on my face, then, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. I know I have weird notions when I do my foundation, but I'm pretty weird in a lot of ways. Okay. I can't see very well, but it still helps to feel like I did that thing. Let's take a look over here in the light. That actually doesn't look that bad. It did cover my redness. That's all I asked for. I have natural redness, and in some cases in my family that doesn't mean good things. It's bad. Which I don't get, because that means it doesn't mean anything. I meant to say, I clean my face thoroughly every night. You need to go watch some of my nighttime routines, if you know what if you don't know what I'm talking about, I mean. Hold on. I don't know why I got a random taste in my mouth, but that drives me crazy. Okay. I can see me using this until next year. This is good for 24 months, so this is well over good for 2 years, and I just bought it this month, so June of 2023 is when I'll be able to use it, or buy a new one. It may not last that long. It says right here 24 months. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know this either. When something has a little jar with like 6, 10, 12, or the 24 or 36M in it, that actually is months, obviously. That means if your product is good for that amount of time. So I got plenty of time to use that foundation. And I could definitely see me taking it on vacation with me. That's some good lightweight feeling stuff. Sorry, my face is a little itchy. It does that when I get really hot. And it's hot out today. I think we're going to have some storms. I don't know. Alright, so this is the Kat Von D Metal Crush Rose Shock highlighter. Extreme highlighter I'll be using. I've been using this for a little while now. This is probably my favorite highlighter to use. That's pink, next to Fenty's Wada Brat. I love Wada Brat. These are very, those two are very gorgeous highlighters that are pink. Okay. And I just am taking my Moda Pro brush here that is a blush brush, and I'm applying it like it's a blush. Now, in some cases, it will not only show up, or not just show up as a, let me rephrase that. It will only show up as a highlighter, but if you really pack it on there, it'll start to show a little bit of a flush. That's why I like it. And, yeah, that's just it. I found this at TJ Maxx for $3 or $4, one of the two. And like with every blush, you have to make sure you get it even on each side. Hard to do, I know, but it is possible. That's why I do a cheek technique here, as I call it. You move your cheeks up and down like you're smiling, and you do the straight thing like your cheeks are straight. I don't know why my nose keeps itching. I am sorry, it looks like I'm picking at my nose. I know. I am actually not. That is my nose itching. It seems to do that every time I'm in a video. If you look at some of my past videos, it does that too. It like is beginning to piss me off with that. Let's see here. Did I get it even? Okay. Let's do this. My shoulder's itching now. Damn. Well, there's nothing wrong with me that I'm like breaking out to something. If it is, it has to be in the area's water. Because I don't use, obviously, the same products on my face and my body at the same time. I wash my face every morning. So I washed my face like a few hours ago. I woke up around 10 this morning. I went outside for about 2 hours, so I didn't do it then because I know I was going to get sweaty. Okay, we're going to put this up now. It's really handy to have everything right here. I just got to reorganize this area, like, all the way. What's in here? Oh shit, that's that Trestique brow pencil in Americano, the color. I should probably give that to my mom, because I don't use brow pencils. Okay, so I need to brush my brows down with my little Maybelline brow brush here. I need to get my other one back out. Wait, no, I threw that one away. I need to open my new one. My brows are getting to the point where they need waxed again. I have a little waxing kit from Sally Hansen, but I don't really want to try and do it myself, because, you know, there's a possibility of ripping it completely off, and I don't really want that, so, you know. Sorry, I was just checking. Let me get the other one out and open it. Wrong one. Okay, I see it. We'll lay this one down in here. The mascara brush, or eyelash brush, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Because I can just wipe it off with a makeup wipe. Same with that. This is what I get. These are only like, I think they're $3 and under. The Maybelline one I got at one point was $8. I had one like this for about 4 years, and then one day when I dropped it in the floor, I broke this off. Like, it was broken off like this. So it was just a little silver spot and then the brush area. So, yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm not keeping it. I had already bought that one as a backup, and my sister got me the Maybelline one as an extra backup, so yeah. Okay, now I need to get the 3 eyeshadow brushes out here. There's 3 brushes in here that will probably remain new. So I'm going to put these in the drawer too. Okay. The palette I'm using, I used yesterday, but the look was so pretty, I think that it needs to be shared. It is like a all shimmery makeup look. That's why I used my Kat Von D palette again. Palette highlighter, same thing. I don't care, it comes in a compact. I still can't believe I found that at TJ Maxx for like $4. Only $4 for something by Kat Von D, and that was a beautiful investment. Okay, I'm using a Coyote London, or Cotsy London? I don't know how you say this word. Oh, it's Coyote. Yeah. CoyoteLondon.com or whatever that says. Anyway, it's the Velvet palette here. I have a shitload of stuff from Coyote London. Something like that. Anyway. The 3 colors I will be using. Let me look at them again here. Most of these are shimmery. There's like, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in here that are not shimmery. 5 out of 12. So, it'll be this color here, this one here, and this one here. These 3 colors. Okay, and this has a little mirror built in, and I like that. I love wearing makeup, you guys. Like, I wear it every single day, even if I do just one of my classic favorite looks. Now, most of my looks that I do, I don't remember. But if it's something like this that I think is really pretty, then of course I remember it. I try to recreate it several days in a row because I think it's a really pretty look. Now, I don't think I wore anything on the lips, but today that's going to change because I have an idea for something for the lips. Because I was on my couch when I did this makeup. Because for the longest time while I was living in here, I didn't have a vanity, but I loved makeup. So I kept everything on the couch. That's probably where I lost my Fenty highlighter at, was that old couch I had. My new one. Guess we'll never know, because I don't have that anymore. It's in our garage. Well, I have it, but it's in our garage apartment. And I'm not going out there looking for it. Ain't worth it. I still have another one, so I'm fine. So we're doing it this way. I like to angle it this way when I do the crease sometimes. Because I feel like it helps make it more, better looking. I really don't understand why, but it does, I think. Like, if you're doing just a line look, like a solid color, it helps, definitely. Sorry, my nose is itching again really bad. I'm starting to think I'm allergic to that face wash I use, because, I'm gonna think of it. That's not the first time I've had a reaction to face wash since I lived here. Or I just am sweaty a little. Which I don't get, because I didn't really do anything. between now and the time I washed my face. I just ate and I cleaned out the litter box. But that didn't have anything to do with my face. Oh man, there's a little bit of fallout on my cheek. I'm done with this eye. I gotta do mascara next, but that's it. Doesn't really matter though. It is a shimmery pink eyeshadow, so it looks like it matches my cheek almost. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, let's try to wipe this off a little bit more. That doesn't look right. Maybe I can use the foundation brush to clear it up a little bit. It's gonna be different not having all those brushes in my way, I will admit. I probably took some foundation off anyway, and I don't want that. I want it to look even. I'm gonna put some back on my nose anyway. That's how I blend it back out. Looks like I got some fallout on my nose too. That's weird. Maybe it's just the lighting over here. I really got to get some light bulbs for this light. Okay. Next step is mascara. Then I set it in place with a setting spray. Then eyeliner. I'm gonna do my eyeliner first. I got a buttload of eyeliner too. This is mostly mascara and eyeliner. You can't see. This is one of those spinny things from Walmart that you can obviously set on your vanity and spin around. I did not add eyeliner to this look yesterday because I thought it looked good alone. I think this is the one I want because I don't really feel like fighting with a gel pen today. My mom hates gel pen liners, so anytime she gets one in her BoxyCharm, she gives it to me. Hence the reason I got so many. And she hates weird colored ones, quote unquote. So, sorry, I'm looking for something in here that I thought I lost. But I just remembered it's down inside one of the little things. Marc Jacobs eyeshadow. Okay, so we're going to be using the NYX retractable eyeliner in color 02 Black. It is waterproof. I have the matching brown one too. These are some of my favorite eyeliners that are like traditional, I guess. The traditional retractable ones. But they also are quite affordable. They're like $5 or $6. And they stay on pretty much through anything. See? I like this one. Oh, got a little bit on my cheek, really. It's not too bad looking. Okay. If you put it back as you go, you don't have to worry about finding it later. If I put it back in the wrong spot, then the other one that matches it, that's brown, then that's fine. Then at least I know it's in there. Trying to get this off my face. Let me use a makeup wipe here. As much as I hate to do this. I don't want it to look like there's a little black spot forming on my face. Okay, that got it off. And a little bit of foundation, too. So I'm going to go over the brush, go over it with the brush again. Just a little bit. And then dab it over with the brush, and then I'll do my eyelashes. Like I said, I didn't say this in this video, but I've said it several times before. There are few and far between mistakes you can make with your makeup. Ain't nothing a bit of foundation or a makeup wipe can't fix. Now, if this wipe stays wet, I'm going to use it to clean off my little mascara here. This is the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. This is good for 6 months, so this just gives me time to buy the full size, because I actually like the way my lashes looked after I applied this one. But also, you have to have something like this or this to brush them out separately. It's harder to do with one like this, but these are even more hard to find, so yeah. There's my nose. There my nose goes again. Being a pain in the butt. Now this is when I like to get comfortable. I can actually prop my feet up on my couch right here. That's how tiny this vanity is. I actually kind of wish they had... This is probably a dumb thing to mention on the internet. Is a something like a office recliner that you can roll when you need to, like unrecline and then roll. Clearly. But... And no, actually they might have that. I have not looked it up. That would be kind of cool. It's probably very, very expensive, but it would be kind of cool if they did. Because I have a hand-me-down office chair at my vanity. Every woman in my family has that office chair for a vanity chair. Because in our rooms when we were growing up in South Carolina, we had vanities and desks. And my mom did not see any point in buying 2 separate chairs. Even if the vanity did have a matching chair, we used it for something else. Like, I set mine in the bottom of my closet to put shoes on. Or, I took it out of the room and put it in my playroom. So that I could sit at the air hockey table, because I was really good at air hockey. That was years back, though. But I had no one to play with, so it was kind of like pointless to have an air hockey table. So we sold it. I would say that kind of wish we had it, but that would be kind of useless right now. It would have been gone already. For a reason that if you don't know, then go look at some of my past videos. Alright, now here we go. This is an incredibly tiny mascara. And I gotta be very careful with this one, so I'm gonna have to go silent for a minute on each eye. I like this mascara a lot. I'm gonna look up the full retail price of the big one. If they even got it, they may not have it. I might have to get a mini. I'm rooting for my BoxyCharm to come in today. Because my mom and my sister already got theirs for the month. My sister got her Ipsy bag. That's how I got this little mascara. In case you didn't see that, you need to go look. There's some other things in there that I got too. And I'm not bashing Ipsy at all. I like Ipsy. But they have been sending me some pretty useless products lately. I don't do skincare very much. Like, I do sometimes. Poke myself in the fucking eye. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. This must be smudge proof. I freaking hate when my speech problem comes back. I know I said the next step was setting spray, but I'm gonna do that last. I mean, well, second to last. I gotta do my lips last. Okay. Let's be very careful on this side. This side's already got bad vision in it, so we don't need to make it worse. Okay, this side looks fine. Okay. Sorry, I had to straighten out a few kinks. No, that did hurt, but I'm fine. Not my first time doing it. Okay, sorry. Okay. Now done. That's gonna hurt for a minute. It's one thing I don't like about these little wands right here that have the more spiky ends, is that they can hurt a little bit more than the regular ones. I like this mascara, but I don't like the wand on it. And my other favorite mascara that gives me the false lash effect also has it too. It's the only pro about them. It's the Benefit They're Real mascara. I actually need to try the new one. I have a mini. Well, you just saw it probably. Sorry, I was just making sure it was straightened out. It feels like there's something in my lashes now. Maybe it's in my eye. Okay. I'm gonna look this up here in a second. Let's say I got something black on my... Oh, it's mascara. This was, my sister's first vanity. Her vanity. Let me get a different wipe. This one's starting to dry out. Okay, now I'm using the One Hit Prime Set and Refresh One Hit Item Setting Spray. I actually have not looked up where you can find this at either. I'm gonna look this up, and the mascara too, because I really want to find it. But let me get, the wipes out. And this is what I want to wear on my lips today. It's sparkly. Marc Jacobs. I will read the whole name here in a minute. These wipes actually break my face out, but they don't bother my lips. I thought they were a good deal because of that, but they have a scent to them. And my face is allergic to most scented stuff. Okay, so this is the Marc Jacobs Cha-Cha Changes Enamored. Sorry, it took me a second to figure out how to pronounce that word. Enamored lip. Let me see if it says lip gloss or lip lacquer. Okay. So I'm just going to say lip gloss because it doesn't matter to me. This is really pretty, I think. See? I haven't even done the top lip yet, and it looks good already. So many people in the world use Marc Jacobs products. In particular, his foundation, the really full coverage one, that I really, really want to try it myself. I tried my mom's, but the shade is very dark on me. Let me show you. If this is the box that has it in it. This is all my other foundations. Yeah, see it. This is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Medium R300. You see? Okay, this is, I don't have any of his in my shade. So this is like a color that I am normally. See the difference here? So I want to get one like it. But this is about empty. And I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. She got a new one downstairs. I know because I bought it for her for Christmas last year. Yeah, it was last year. I took that into Sephora with me, and I said, do you have this shade? And they said, no, that one's been discontinued. I said, do you have one like it? They said, we have R310. I said, that's fine, as long as it matches. It doesn't make her look like a clown. I wanted to surprise her with it. And now she's using MAC again in C25. That's my color. Okay, now we're going to look at the price of the Lash Paint Mascara. What is my phone trying to tell me? Yeah, I don't care about the phone storage. Okay, so we're gonna... Tarte Lash Paint Mascara. Oh, they do have it. Cool. A mini is $12. That's not the mini that I got. Sorry, you can't see it. It's got the gold top. clearly, but this is cool. It's $23. It's actually cheaper than the one I normally get, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is still going to be one of my staples. The other thing I was going to look at, what was that? Well, yeah, Mark. I want to see what foundation of his is the most coverage. Oh, God. What shades are on sale? I hate when they do that. They only put specific shades on sale, like, really? Come on, people. Okay, so it's the... Not what I wanted to do. Marc Jacobs Beauty Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation Concentrate. Really? Will it not let me pick a shade? You've got to be joking me. This must be it right here. What is this? Dewdrops. Okay. I'm just looking real quick, and then I'll go. It appears I have to look in the store. Because that's some bullshit right there. Okay, then we're going to look at the One Hit. Yeah, they do have the in. I didn't even type that in. Oh. What color did I just use? The lip gloss I just used. Cha-cha change. I don't see cha-cha change. Okay, so this must have been a limited edition color. I must have favored this. Okay, we're gonna do one hit item. One hit item. And then we're gonna go into Ulta's app real quick, and I don't care. Nope, they don't have it here, so let's look in the Ulta app. I actually want to look at that Marc Jacobs foundation too. One hit item. Are you kidding me? They don't have it either? So this must have been a one-of-a-kind thing too. I'll have to look this up on eBay. They do have Marc Jacobs stuff here, so let's see if they got his foundation. I'm sorry I'm still looking, I'm just, Nope, it looks like they only got his perfumes. I would really like to get the Daisy stuff, but I'm not willing to pay $96 or $60 for a bottle of perfume. Mostly because I don't have $60. But anyway, it's 1:17 p.m. I've been doing this for 54 minutes. I know I need to learn how to do this faster, but this is my final look. I'm taking the tripod off real quick. I like this little tripod. Really handy for doing this at my vanity. Sorry about my hair dudes, people. Sorry, people. I should just say people. But anyway, I'm gonna take my hair holder off. My favorite one here. My mom made this out of my pants that I won in a contest, and they were too big for me, so she cuts them into shorts. Sleep-in shorts or just lounging shorts, whatever. Anyway, this is the finished look. I think this looks pretty good. This is one of my favorite looks, definitely. It's 1:18 p.m. now. If you're new, please subscribe. And have a wonderful day. Smack the like button. Please know the comments will be disabled until further notice. Peace. Bye.